What are the blockers? And then I'm gonna end with you on regulation.
User-generated content is probably the most exciting thing that's going to happen to the metaverse and the world of Gen Z and Gen Alpha across the next 15 years. You know, children do not want to go and do traditional jobs. Somebody talked about it earlier. You know, we've got about 5 or 6 careers in our lives now, but young people are finding their comfort zone inside the metaverse because they have an ability, as Danny said, to have a stable creator economy. And they will adapt for however long that lasts and then go to the next part of creator economy. It will just grow. And I'm super excited about it, by the way, because finally I'm going to be able to afford those Jimmy Choos.
Yeah, I'm equally excited, and I think we should look very positively into the future. You know, as a Swiss, we really a big fan here of small government and a lot of freedom. And I think if that formula is applied to AI and the metaverse, we'll all be very, very happy. Because I think in the end, it's an individual decision. If an 11-year-old girl wants to spend every evening 4 hours designing houses in a metaverse, let her. If she makes money with it, even better, makes probably the parents happy, and suddenly she finds herself being, you know, a new famous architect or builder. So as long as there's no pressure, or the government comes and says you need that chip and else, you know, you cannot be in the workforce or pay your taxes. And having, I mean, from age 11 to 20, we called ourselves pirates. It was a bit of weird lingo, but we moved on the internet and we, you know, used code and stuff, and we thought like, yeah, we enjoyed that freedom of being out there in the web. And I still believe there's enough people like that alive. And if the big corporates build their beautiful metaverses and networks, there's going to be enough other people on the planet who will create alternative metaverses, even alternative internets and networks. There's this vision of having rogue satellites in orbit that create an independent internet. Why not? I don't necessarily need to be, you know, in bed with Google and Microsoft and all these big techs to do stuff. And I think we're going to have we have so many creative people in the world. If we get helped maybe by some AI helpers, we're going to come up with amazing new stuff. And I'm very, very positive, specifically looking at the new generation, because for us it's always like this, oh yeah, you know, listening to a vinyl. Yesterday I had this discussion. Oh, I remember those days you went to someone's home, you put a vinyl on and you listened to the whole vinyl on both sides in the order that the artist wanted you to hear the record. Probably the new generation says, what the hell? No, and it's an individual choice. As long as you can do both, I think we're all going to be very happy.
Annika, last word.
I want to comment on Rich. I hope the next step of technology here is going to make us richer as human beings next to the monetary part, which is an important technology. For the people who believe in it, AI has the power to move humans to the next level and create more space for being human, and also to create peace. If the edges where humans always fail, and this is around the human ego, this is around conditionings, this is about trauma, because our planet is in trauma. If AI helps us around these topics, taking over certain things, I believe it can be a powerful tool for peace including.
Yeah. If we can start by today, if today AI can help us to achieve peace, or at least doesn't add any tension on the already tense global environment, I would like to look at what humanity has done to the environment. And today we are in an hour where we have to achieve net zero in a very short period of time, and we don't even know if that's achievable. And we are still able to be conscious about it because our brain can see the polar caps melting and need to transition to renewable energies. What AI will be able to evolve into is something that our consciousness might not be able to observe at a certain point. And for that, as early as possible, and we're already more than 1 year into deployment of LLMs, as early as possible, such regulations are applied, the more likely we will be able to maintain human utility.
All right, I think we're going to leave it at that. It's been a long one. Thank you all you guys who stayed.